How does it look now? I don't know why my face I always look tired and shit. Yeah, so all right. Welcome to today's episode of Funny. So I don't know why my eye always look like I always look tired. I don't know why. And so welcome to today's episode of Funny. So I haven't been online in a very long time, and that was due to me having to divert my attention and concentration to my exams, to my studies. I was studying to become a certified microbiologist and dietitian. I was studying physiology and human anatomy. So I had to like put every other thing on hold and concentrate on that. Say in this environment now, if you're not like, if you come online to say things on some things, some people will come ask you for your qualification and what you stand on, what you're standing on. So I had to like, okay, let's just pursue this and get the certificate and just be done with it. It's not as if I want to use it for look for jobs. No, I just wanted to get it so that if anybody comes up with like, how people, you know how people like to like challenge other people, when somebody says things that doesn't conform with what they've been taught for a very long time. So, like if you come up here, if you come on this social media and then start saying things that doesn't sit well with some people, that tries to like overturn what other people they have believed or have been basing um, their theories on, and you all of a sudden come on and like no and start saying no, this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong, we should look at it this other way, we should look at it from this other angle. Some people might be offended with that, and they will and for them to cover their insecurity and their unsettling um, their unsettling, troubling spirit of accepting your own ideas, your new ideas, the things you've researched on, and instead of them accepting and saying, "Okay, guy, you've been saying this. This is what you said this. Why did you say that? Can you explain to us why you said that, or how did you come about come about this info?" Instead of them like calling you and like saying, "Okay, show me what you're working on. Show me how you came about this conclusion." They will like try to like be defensive and ask you, "Hey, hey, what's your qualification?" and all that bullshit. So I was like, okay, before anybody comes up here and say, "Hey, boy, you've been saying this, that was." So I just had to go get that degree, that piece of paper. So I have it in my. I don't even know where I saved it. I don't even know. So I'm still in Mibako, and this is still funny. So I'm a certified uh, biochemist, and today we're gonna talk about health. Say this important so thing. I created it to they talk about to they give Nigerians advice, like to they talk to Nigerians at home and Nigerians who are in the abroad, what we call Japa, those who have Japa from Nigeria. So I created this show to the advise Nigerians on how to live their lives, and today we're gonna continue on that topic. So my name is Imi Bako and welcome to Krachouse, and this is Funny. So before we continue, may we go. I don't tell you that say we get radio station, Sha. I don't tell you that say we get radio station. So maybe we should do advance more. So when we come back, we'll continue. Is it too late for you? It don't dey too late for you? Okay, if you're not a Nigerian and you don't understand pidgin English, um, should I apologize? No. If you're not a Nigerian, you don't understand pidgin English, look for a Nigerian or look for someone who understands pidgin English. Let that person explain to you what I'll be saying in this video. Because in this video, in this podcast, will we use pidgin English? And not that we couldn't have done it in English, but I just don't want to do it in English because I want to get to the people. I want to get to the people. And in Nigeria, we use pidgin English to communicate on daily basis. We use pidgin English to transact business in Nigeria. So everybody in Nigeria understands pidgin English. Mama, papa, uncle, auntie in the villages, they all understand pidgin English. So they use pidgin to do this podcast. So is it too late for you? Say the festive season, season, that period where we they celebrate, they do Christmas, they do shows and shit. Festive period down they over small. So is it too late for you? Maybe you don't understand what I mean why I asked that question. Why I asked that question be say metabolic imbalance. Metabolic imbalance, hormonal imbalance. Now I want to talk about today. So now make I start this episode by asking you, say, is it too late for you? Wait, I mean, why I asked you that question, be say, they don't already diagnose you with things like high blood pressure, diabetics, type 1 and 2. They don't already diagnose you with any of those heavy grammar diseases. If they don't already diagnose you with all those things, with any of those things, make you stay aside, make you step aside. We will come to you. I will come to you. But if they never diagnose you yet with, say, type 1 diabetes, type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure, and all those things, sit down here. Now, you, I want to talk to face. No be say you where they don't already diagnose. I don't want to talk to you. No, 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 no. I go come to you. But those where they never diagnose, they don't say when you go hospital, when you go see doctor, they go first say you get, say you dey pre-diabetic. Pre-diabetic means say you never reached there yet, but say you are about to become diabetic, but say you never be diabetics yet. Which I really don't understand. It means say one of your legs they inside, the other one they outside. But then they no go tell you wetin you suppose do make you comot the leg wey don dey inside already. Dem go just tell you say you dey pre-diabetic, say you never be diabetic. I'm seriously trying to understand why would they tell you that? Why would somebody tell another person that? Say you are pre-diabetic but not fully diabetic yet? Make you do wetin, make you go die, make you go kill yourself. So, but if dem never tell you say you dey pre-diabetic or you get high blood pressure or any of those things, it means say you still get chance to prevent you from becoming diabetic or becoming or entering that pre-diabetic stage. It means say you still get chance to reverse all the wahalas where you don't dey feel small small. Because before you enter pre-diabetic stage, your body go don show you, begin dey show you signs. Say, hey boy, you don dey approach this gate. Say you dey reach this gate. If you're just tuning in, this is still funny so, and we are still talking about health. And in today's episode, we dey talk about metabolic imbalances and hormonal imbalance and pre-diabetic, wetin dey cause all those things. So thanks for joining us, and just abeg stick around because you fit get one or two things out of this wetin I get to yarn today. So, and if you be Naija person wey dey Naija, stick around. If you be Naija person wey dey plan to japa, stick around because I get advice where I go give you. Those of una wey wan japa, if you don apply for visa, if your visa never comot yet or you dey wait for am, or your visa don comot but you never travel, wait, I wan give you advice because most of una una just dey sidon in Nigeria plan to dey japa, una never research on the place where you dey japa to. I go come to that. When we talk about these pre-diabetic and diabetic stages yet, if you never enter those stages yet, pay attention. If you never enter pre-diabetic stage yet, meanwhile, wetin be this the diabetics? Diabetics means sweet sugar. It means say you get too much sugar inside your bloodstream. And wetin dey make you get too much sugar? Most of una, especially you African people, most of us African brothers and sisters, most of una, we too dey consume carbohydrate. We no even know say we too dey consume carbohydrate. Most of the food, starchy food, most of the foods wey we dey eat dey mostly be carbohydrate. But it sometimes we no dey know say wetin these things wey we dey eat say na carbohydrate. Because check am in like this. In the morning, when some people wake up, they go begin their day with beans and yam. I want to talk about this because the time where I dey go Nigeria, the hotel where I been lodged at, in the morning they were serving us beans and yam, sometimes egg, sometimes indomie noodles in the morning. In the afternoon, they will serve you gari or fufu with assorted soups and those things. In the evening, they will give you options of fried rice or rice and stew. So then, if you can check these things at the end of the day, you see, say, for that day, you say you don't, everything where you don't consume from morning till evening, say a carbohydrate. If and when you eat this carbohydrate, everything where you eat, your body converts it to glucose. Carbohydrate is glucose, sugar. But when you eat them, your body will convert it into a type of sugar where they call glucose, where your body go feel break down, go absorb. In the beta cells where they inside your island of Langerhans in your pancreas could produce insulin. So this insulin go come carry this thing. This glucose go ride the mitochondria. Then the insulin go follow in front. Insulin go unlock your cells because your cells get cell membranes where surround them, where nothing fit penetrate. Now only insulin fit penetrate and break them so that the mitochondria go drop the glucose wey been write them inside your cells so that your cells could produce something they call adenosine triphosphate, which is the energy where you they use to operate. So now, when you eat like that in the morning you wake up, you eat yam and beans. In the afternoon, you eat gari and fufu. In the evening, you eat rice and stew, or rice, fried rice. Or you see, say the glucose, if you check, it means say in the morning, your body, your pancreas produces insulin. The insulin, um, the cells where they your pancreas, beta cells, alpha cells, and delta cells. Beta cell, the alpha cell produces something called collagen. This collagen, that go make the blood, the sugar, the thing that go help, and that go help the enzymes where your body, your bile, the hydrochloric acid, where some enzymes, they amylose and trypsin and all those things. I don't want to go into those heavy words now. The enzymes where your belle produce makes these things break and down. So this collagen could convert this thing into glucose, could help convert this thing into glucose. Now it make, if you hear doctors they talk, then say this, they say that the collagen they raise your blood sugar, then insulin could come reduce your blood sugar. This is how it works. The collagen are just hormones, some hormones we could break these things, convert everything where you eat into sugar by way of some other hormones like trypsin and pepsin and all those things. So they go convert these things into glucose. Glucose is sugar. So when they convert them, let's say you eat this yam and beans in the morning. You're taking in yam and beans in the morning, and most of them they don't convince you say beans are protein. Yes, beans contain a little amount of protein, but the most part of it are soluble carbohydrate. na carbohydrate. So when you eat them, these things could convert them, the collagen could break them down into simple glucose, simple sugar. When they break am down, so you no get yam again inside your stomach. Wetin you get now inside your stomach na glucose, sugar. So this sugar now, when dem comot for your stomach, after the mixture, after they don mix and break am down, they comot inside your stomach, enter your duodenum, wetin dem call small intestine, wetin dem call the small intestine, dey comot enter your duodenum. Na there subtraction. Now there this abstraction when they suck all the nutrients out because inside your small intestine, small things. I no want go into those things, but the collagen now could break am down. So instead of you still having yam and beans inside your body, waiting you can't get now, come have inside your body now, na glucose, which is sugar. So now it make doctors go say or scientists go say collagen raises blood sugar. So these things where you eat, say, let's say you eat a whole ball of a big ball, like a 5 pound or like a 1 kilogram of yam and beans in the morning. Because believe me, people the way they chop like that, like you chop like 1 kilogram, 2 kilogram of beans and yam in the morning. After the whole metabolic oxidation or after the whole mixing inside your stomach, wetin come remain inside your stomach fit be like like some amount of glucose wey the collagen don convert. Now this thing now don enter your bloodstream during absorption. During absorption inside your duodenum, inside your small intestine, they don absorb this thing in form of sugar because absorption, when these things enter your this thing, to say they move like that, then they go like that, like beans enter your small intestine like that, they no go fit penetrate your bloodstream because they are too big. The particles are just too big. So your body have get to break them down into micro particles. Your body get to break them down into mini, tiny little particles so that they call them nutrients so that they go fit penetrate your bloodstream. This na the sugar, na the form of sugar wey dem call glucose. So na wetin go increase am inside your bloodstream be that. Anytime you eat something, anytime you eat something, anytime you eat something, this is what happens inside your body. Anytime you chop anything, now wetin dey happen inside your body be that. So now your body dey very clever. The body dey very clever. Your body sabi say if that sugar dey inside your bloodstream like that, because wetin make them enter your bloodstream in the first place na to go feed your cells, because the reason why you ate in the first place, you're eating for energy. You're eating to feed your body. You're eating to feed your cells. So your body knows say your cells also dey protected. It's like you. You live in a house, you have a door, you're protecting yourself. You protect your family. You have a fence around your house. But for somebody to penetrate your house, that person must have a key to unlock your gate, even you yourself. When somebody is visiting, if your wife goes shopping, when she comes back, she has to unlock the door to enter the house. Abi, so now wetin dey happen inside be that when this sugar don raise due to collagen wey don break them down, turn them into glucose, your body go know say, these cells too, dem get protected layers around them. So how we could take, there must be, we have to find a way to enter these cells so that we could fit drop this sugar inside these cells so that these sugars, the cells could eat the sugar because that the reason why you ate in the first place be that. Because if this sugar no enter your cells, them remain inside your bloodstream. You know, say your blood they circulate. They go like this, they circulate, go from the lungs to the heart, from the heart to the body, from the body to the kidney filters them, send it back to the heart, then the heart check it out again, send it back to the lungs attach oxygen to it, Then it goes, the circle continues. But if sugar come full this blood, it could cause problems for the kidney and for the adrenal gland. So your body come think say, how we fit take reduce this sugar? So then come inside that same pancreas where the alpha cells dey, inside the island of Langerhans where the alpha cells dey, where produces this collagen. Another cells, another group of cells dey where be the deltas. You know, say alpha, the alpha, beta, alpha, alpha, beta, delta, and alpha, beta, delta. So alpha cells produces collagen. Now beta cells produces this insulin, another mixture of alcohol and, yeah, alcohol and something else. So these things say, okay, so this insulin go dey notice the amount of food where you eat at any particular time. Now im go determine the amount of insulin where the beta cells go produce inside the island of Langerhans. If you're eating 2 kilos of gari at once, your best believe yourself, your body is going to produce that amount of insulin to be able to counter the effect of that 2 kilogram of gari. So your body could check how much sugar dey inside your bloodstream. Your body could check, could determine, okay, this is the amount of insulin needed to put those sugars inside each cell, inside the cells in your body. So your body, your beta cells inside the pancreas will produce that insulin. Insulin will come now and come and take the glucose and ride along with the glucose inside your bloodstream, and they distribute them. They help them break open, unlock your cells for them to drop the sugar inside. The problem come be, you know, remember say I say some people when they wake up they eat beans and yam in the morning. In the afternoon they eat gari or fufu or pounded yam. In the evening they eat rice. Good. How the body suppose work be say anytime or every time where the beta cells releases that insulin, the job of that insulin na to come out, take the sugar where they in your bloodstream, where your this thing don't notify them, carry the sugar, drop inside your cells, and then goes away. The delta cells go help dissolve and break them down. You remember, say I tell you, say inside the island of Langerhans, you get alpha cells, beta cells, and delta cells. So the delta cells go help get rid of them by way of your adrenal glands and kidney. The kidney, they're very important. We could talk about kidney in some later episode. If Because if you are to remain healthy, wetin dem call optimum homeostasis, which is the highest level where you fit dey healthy, your kidney must be on point. Your kidney has to work at 101%. We could talk about that. Your kidney can only function at that level if your adrenal glands are in perfect condition. We could talk about those ones. So the problem be say when you dey eat like that 3 times a day, you eating carbohydrate morning, you eat carbohydrate in the afternoon, you eat carbohydrate in the evening. Now you're not giving your body time for the insulin that was released in the morning to go down. Some people go they eat like that. Well, when they finish the breakfast in the morning, say they eat the breakfast, say they have breakfast around 8 in the morning, 9, 10, they will go dey just dey waka, they eat anything else wey dem see, dem go eat biscuit, eat bread, eat this. So you're not letting your body, you're not allowing your body time for the insulin to do wetin e suppose do and go away and then disappear. You eat continuously, you continue eating, you eat like that, you continue eating, you eat continuously. So in the afternoon again, you will come eat big ball of fufu or gari, then a huge amount of insulin go come again. You do in the evening, the huge amount of insulin go come again. You know, some people when they even finish their last this thing, their last dinner in the evening, they go sit down on the couch, put on the television, then go they put something in front of them, they call them snacks. They go they eat from these things, sometimes chips, sometimes some people go they order pizza. Because that the life I used to live with her anyways. So some people could order pizza, they could continue, so you continue, so you're eating continuously. You're not giving your body time to relax. So this insulin go come dey inside your body full, and plus sugar wey still dey, the glucose go still dey inside your body, plus insulin. So this now create a lot of job for your, remember I tell una say your blood dey circulate. As e dey circulate, your kidney dey filter am. You know, the blood way from the heart supplies the body with nutrients. When they finish supplying the body, they carry the date, the PP and the poo poo where your cells don't poop. Because believe you, your cells eat. When after eating, they also poop and they also pee like you do. Then they poop, then they pee like you do. So your lymphatic system, your lymphatic fluid could they clean these cells, and them go they clean these cells, go dump the waste inside your bloodstream. So your bloodstream go carry them back down to your kidneys. Your kidneys go filter the dirt out. The micro ones, your kidney go filter them out, send them to your urethra, where be waiting they call bladder in form of PP. The macro ones, the big ones, they go send them to your large intestine. You could poop them out like as shit, in form of shit. So your kidney could filter these things out. But when waste products they inside your blood, glucose they inside your blood, sugar they inside your blood, insulin wey be hormone, chemical they inside your blood. Imagine wetin that does to your kidney. So your kidney could they try to the filter and then your kidney will get fed up, because your kidney waiting design your kidney to do a particular type of job, a particular job. But when you come over stress that kidney, your kidney will give up. When your kidney gives up, these things remains in your blood. Now it make when you see them say they don't diagnose somebody with the type 2 diabetics, after some time that person's leg or hands, some parts of the body will start to dey swell, to begin to swell up. Why? Because the kidney don't give up. People wey suffer diabetes, if you check, most of the times you go see they will amputate somebody's hands, they will amputate somebody's legs. Why? Because the legs no circulation, no they go there again. Why? Because the kidney don't give up, because the adrenal glands don't give up. We could talk about that in another life. So wetin make I go into all this story, all this explanation be say, say we 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 dey too quick to dey blame things on witches and wizards. We dey too dey quick to dey blame things on village people. We forget say if you're eating carbohydrate morning, afternoon, evening, that at a certain time in the near future, that method where you dey take eat will surely catch up with you. The way where you dey chop, that how you dey eat like that go one day catch up with you, e go catch you. And when e come catch you, you go come translate am, you go come turn round. Instead to face yourself, to blame yourself, you will start blaming some innocent person wey no get anything to do with wetin dey worry you. You go come turn round dey blame your elderly uncle. You go come turn round dey blame your elderly aunty. You go come turn round blame your papa, turn round blame your mama, turn round blame your grandmama, grandpapa, turn round blame your village people for waiting for something wey you yourself carry your hands cause. Even I remember before we started this life, I asked una say if e dey too late for you. If e no dey too late, if they never diagnose you with any of those things, but believe me, your body don't dey give you sign. If you did, and the signs where your body they give you, some of the signs. Make I just tell you some of the signs where your body don't dey give you. If you too tired, if you dey always dey tired, you dey always dey sleepy. If you no fit sit down watch television 5 minutes without falling asleep. If you no fit sit down inside motor where person dey drive without falling asleep after 5 minutes. If you dey always dey thirsty, you want drink, every time you want drink, you want drink. If you dey always hungry, you dey always dey hungry. You dey always dey hungry small anytime you know you want eat, every time you want eat, every time you want eat. If your eye don begin dey do like say water dey inside, say you no dey fit see, say you no dey fit see. If your skin dey itch you every time you dey scratch it, e be like say something dey move under your skin. And the oga patapata be say, if you don big pass how you suppose big, if you don big pass how you been dey before, now you don come big add weight, e mean say your body dey go, say your leg don dey enter that side, that other side. E mean say e mean say very soon you go begin get problems. You go begin get problems wey be say when you go hospital, they go tell you say you get diabetes and they go start prescribing drugs make you dey take. Dem fit tell you say you get type 1 diabetes or type 2. Type 1 na the one where your body no dey produce insulin. Type 2 na the one where you get too much insulin inside your body, which na the same thing dey cause dem. Wetin you dey chop na im dey cause dem. Some people say, if you go some hospital, dem go ask you, hey, person been dey your family wey get diabetes before? Anybody in your family been get diabetes before? Say na genetics. Anybody wey tell you say those kind things na genetics, that person don't know it. Run far away from that person. That person don't know wetin they talk about. The only genetical thing where they involve in all of those things na the way you na dey chop. Your mama papa don't pass down the way where their mama papa pass it down to them, pass and give you. And be the only genetic aspect of the thing where they inside the whole thing where we dey yarn about now. But to tell you, say your DNA, say your DNA don't mutate, so they don't evolve, so them know say okay, yeah, this person in papa been get diabetes, okay, so we now come evolve, so that when him give in pikin we go evolve ourselves so that in pikin could get diabetes, even if in pikin they eat well, they live a clean life. That's some bullshit. That is some bull crap. So if you know they too late for you, if e never dey too late for you, if they never tell you say you get pre-diabetes already, there are things you fit do now. If you know say, because look at me. If you did this live, comment, type something, just type something. If you look at me, you know say the life where you live no sit. You know say you dey eat chicken every day. You know say you no fit eat soup if meat no dey inside. You know say you no fit eat soup if stockfish no dey inside. You know how you dey eat every day. You know wetin you dey eat in the morning. When you wake up, you fried egg, fried yam, fried chicken, you eat bacon, apply bacon, put on top of bread, put all those things in the morning, eat all this refined sugar. You know say this na how you live. If you know say na so you live, tell yourself the truth. E get things where you fit do now where you dey so to prevent you, where go fit prevent you from developing diabetes, from becoming a pre-diabetic. You get things where you fit do now. And one of those things be say you fit tell yourself now, say you no go do those things again. You fit tell yourself now, say I no go dey eat like that again. You fit tell yourself, say you no go be like, say you no go want be like how every other person be. Maybe say everybody want go supermarket now, go buy packaged things where they don't package. comes with different ingredients. The tomato in tons, but if you check the content of that thing, the tomato get ingredient. Since when where tomato get ingredient? The only ingredient where the tomato na tomato. The only ingredient where the avocado na avocado. But if you check them beans and it comes with ingredient beans, the tetra something chloride. Since when where beans get ingredient? The only ingredient where suppose they inside beans are beans. So wetin you fit do now na to tell yourself say you will stop living like that. Say you no go dey eat all those things. Make sure start now to dey eat food wey get one ingredient like like bell pepper. Bell pepper get one ingredient. Beans, even if you dey eat beans, make sure say that beans get one ingredient and make you no dey combine foods anyhow anyhow because most of una some of the diseases wey una dey suffer na wrong na due to wrong food combination una dey combine foods in ways wey be say you know the way wey una dey combine food dey chop dey make people like me dey shake my head say wetin dey how who fit tell these people wetin they dey do is wrong. Stop cooking beans and rice. Stop combining beans and yam. Stop to dey combine carbohydrate and protein. Stop to dey combine these things. These things that making you sick. These things they make you sick. Then you go combine them. When you put the rice, you put the beans, and you come put chicken, you come put crayfish. These things they make una sick. Una no. Stop combining foods like that. No, they combine food like that. If you want eat rice, eat the rice. And before you boil the rice like the first 5 minutes. Allow the rice to steam. Then pour that water, drain that water out. The first water where don't steam, that way that rice don't use steam, drain that water out. Put another fresh water inside and then boil the rice. In fact, if you can do it twice, drain the water out twice before you eat the rice. If you want eat beans, eat the beans like that alone. Eat only the beans. No come cook them with yam. No come cook them with some. Just boil the beans, make them into portion. Eat it like that. If you want eat gari, eat the gari like that. If you want, see the best way to consume gari, it be like say I don't talk this thing before, but it be like say that time where I thought people were laughing at me. But the best way to consume gari is by drinking that gari. Only that gari. Don't use granite, don't use sugar, no use anything, no put milk. The best way to consume gari is by drinking that gari because by you they drink that gari, only that gari. Don't add salt, nothing. Put that gari in a bowl, add water to it, soak it and drink it. That's the best way to drink gari, but I doubt nobody ever told you that. Nobody will tell you this. But you will have to turn the gari in hot water, then make your soup, and that soup contains cow skin, contains goat meat, contains cow meat, contains crayfish, contains stockfish, contains maggi, contains this. Come on. So if they never diagnose you with pre-diabetics or diabetics already, the- this now waiting you fit do starting now. Tell yourself, say you no go live like that again. Say from now on, from this new year where we want enter so, this new year where we want enter so next tomorrow, say you could eat only one ingredient food. The food will get only one ingredient. So you could eat only natural food. You could eat only organic natural food. Foods where they say them plant them, you know how. And most of una way even the Niger. Most of una way the Niger, una get landed properties. Una get land inside the compound. Start to dey plant things, learn to plant things, start to dey cultivate things, start to dey plant things and no dey carry fertilizer, these things wey dem call fertilizer from God knows where, put inside your product, put inside your ground because some of these fertilizers you no know wetin dey inside them. When you carry them put inside the soil, when you carry them put inside the soil, they go contaminate the soil and then you no go know wetin dey kill you. When they enter, contaminate the soil, you come plant your thing inside. The toxin where they inside this fertilizer, the food where you plant, the crop where you plant, go absorb this toxin. Go make yes, it will make them grow. because na synthetic thing, because na mirage, because na mirage. Yes, it will help them grow. It will help your crop grow, but at what expense? At who said this thing? And then you can't eat this thousand. The chicken. We don't scream this thing tire. Most people don't scream this thing tire. We don't scream this thing tire. But like Olumba Lumba Bo talk am. He said people will get ears, make them hear. And people people wey no one hear, make them no hear. We go come again with another life. I've been one tell una those people where they ready to japa. If you don't do your visa, if you don't apply for your visa, you don't get admission. If you want japa to go school, or if you just want japa or you just want relocate, get advice where I want give you. See, depression in the abroad is real. Depression in the abroad is real. Before you japa, if you don't apply for your visa, I want you to do this. I want you to help yourself. I want you to help yourself while you're still in your home country. Help yourself while you're still in Nigeria. And now what I want make you do be this. If you're still living in your father's house, if you're still living in your father's house, it means say now your parents, now them go sponsor your journey. Say now them they sponsor your japan. So tell your father, sit with your parents, make your parents go rent a one bedroom, a single room for you somewhere, even if it's in the same city or maybe in another state. Say you're in Lagos State. Let your parents go rent a single room in like Ogun State, in Osun State, in Oyo State, or in any other state of the in Nigeria. Make your parents go rent you a single room. You go to your bank. If you don't have a bank account, borrow, go to your or go to your bank, go to your bank, ask them to give you 100,000 naira, clean ones. Ask them for the mint. At that time in Nigeria, we call them mint. Those clean ones, the pianya pianya, the fresh ones. Withdraw it from your account, 100,000. If you don't have an account, borrow it from your parents. Clean ones. Those ones will be say if you smell them, they will smell. Take them to the apartment, the one room apartment. When you get to the apartment, don't allow your parents know where the apartment is. Don't allow any of your siblings know where the apartment is. Don't allow any of your friends know where the apartment is. Take the 100,000. Take your clothes. Take your bag. Go to that apartment. Go to that room where you don't rent or your parents don't pay for you in that state anywhere apart from your father house. Stay in that room, in that place for 1 month. If your visa will come out like in 6 months, you still have time. Stay in that room alone for 1 month. Do not mingle with anybody. Do not make friends in that new place. Do not, in fact, delete, don't take your phone. Leave your mobile phone at your parents' house. Do not have contact with your friends. Do not have contact with your parents. Do not have contact with anybody. Only you and the 100,000 naira in that room. Stay there for 1 month. The only time you will leave that room is when you're going to buy food stuff and coming back home. The only time you will leave that room is if you're going to buy food stuff. The only time you will leave that room is if you're going to fetch water to shower. Do not make friends, new friends at that place. Do not call your parents. Don't let your parents know where you are. Only you and that 100,000, and do not spend that 100,000. That the 100K is not for you to spend. It's just to keep you company. Keep the 100,000 and be looking at it. Be looking at it. Make sure there is television in that room. Make sure there is radio in that room. Make sure there is internet in that room. So you have everything, but no mobile phone. Even if you have a mobile phone, Do not have your parents' number. Your parents shouldn't know where you are. Your friends shouldn't know where you are. Stay there for 1 month. After 1 month, you go back home. Believe you me, when you finally jackpot, that experiment will help you a lot. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Till then, I'm Imi Paku. Stay blessed and wish you guys a happy new year in advance.